Shuck.
That's your guy?
Is it?
So you locked in on Shuck already?
Day by day, bro. I feel better every day with Tyler Shucks.
Facts.
I seen him in Olave.
Oh, the Olave picks?
I'm just looking at my phone like just.
Set him up.
I'm just cheesing like.
Well, we'll get into Tyler Shuck, you know what I'm saying? NBA hoops and a whole lot more. This episode of Who That Jocin, man. Welcome back, you know what I'm saying? We with the usual gang, Jelani, Tifo, Angel, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And we here to talk another week in sports, man. We had a lot of entertaining things going on in sports this week. The biggest thing in the Saints world right now is the schedule release. How y'all feeling about the schedule, fellas?
Hey, forget the schedule.
I'm about to say.
Honestly,
Nah, I feel like the schedule is kind of ideal for our situation.
Yeah.
Like, we got a lot of teams that's kind of in our tier or should be in our tier.
Yeah.
And we should see how we line up and match up against them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got the Giants on the schedule. That should be a game that, like, you know
you
what I'm
got
saying?
like the Patriots.
Yeah, the Giants,
Jets.
the Titans.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
some mid for sure.
it's some mid, but that should let us know. Like, if we finish this season 0 whatever, we're
We
trash.
Nasty.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we
so,
all know we mid, but we
Yeah.
it's levels to mid.
Yeah, so that's we about to find out where we really stand.
Yeah,
That's
what
how I
level
feel
of
about it.
mid
Let's
are
see
we?
if we got some studs,
your
man.
boy Tyler Shuck, if he can't win in this schedule, we're cooked. And I ain't saying that he got to go undefeated or nothing, but if he can't show no type of promise with this schedule, we're
That
cooked.
is true.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Same
I said,
thing.
he ain't got to be a Pro Bowler this season or nothing, but we should be able to see flashes of talent with this schedule.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Especially him or Spencer Rattler, whoever go out there, because Rattler still got to win one game too. And none of them dudes win no game.
nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'll say that too because I'm big on it. Like everybody keeps saying Rattler 0 for 6, and I'm not. Like the team as a whole was on boycott when Rattler was starting, so I'm not buying that. But if Rattler gets some starts in his schedule and he don't win neither, then yeah, like
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, man. So what
Learn
you think?
Canadian.
including that we have a healthy team.
Oh, yeah, that's a big part of it.
Yeah,
We
that's a
play
huge
week
part of
one.
it. Week 1 we got the Cardinals. So just
Duh.
on the schedule. All
Yeah,
right.
duh.
Yeah,
We go- let's go down the schedule.
Yeah, let's go down the schedule.
Let's go down the schedule. Oh, no, we're beating the
Kyler
Cardinals.
Murray
though.
gonna light us up.
I'm about to say.
Kyler Murray about to be running circles around.
Nah,
Cam
I ain't gonna
Jordan.
lie. I think they said Brandon Staley is undefeated against Kyler Murray.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think.
Facts.
I
Hell
could be
yeah.
wrong. I gotta go double check that. Y'all go let me know. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
but the
But-
Cardinals.
I feel like that's a good
Marvin Harrison?
Well, Marvin Harrison walk around like
swole.
this now.
Yeah, I'm not
Sure.
with that being our first game,
It's
I'm
at
not,
home though, huh? We at
Yeah.
home, bro. That Kellen Moore, we need a dub, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
home
we need to
game,
get we need to get back to the New Orleans Saints playing at home.
Yeah, it's a-
you know
it's
they
a good
rocking up in
chance.
there. Like
Yeah.
they got a chance, bro. If the New Orleans Saints was playing at home, it was like,
bro. I feel
Chalk
like
It's like automatic
that
win.
starts
right?
with the
Automatic
fans
win,
buying
bro.
in. I feel like though,
we
like,
gotta
you
have
know
a
what I'm saying?
reason to
Like,
buy
gotta have
in.
product.
No,
No,
that's
that's,
the
and that's
thing,
what I'm
like,
getting at.
go-
Though. That's
good
what I'm getting
product.
at. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have a good product. You got
Yeah, bro.
And right now the city looking for a reason to believe, bro.
Any reason,
like,
bro.
We don't even gotta go to the Super Bowl this year. We just looking for a reason to believe. If you make us feel like 2026 is gonna be a good year, we will be happy. That's all we
see how
looking
much
That's why I
the
said
ticket
this
is, man.
first game, bro.
I'm not judging that one too hard.
I'm not judging
Whole
it,
new
but like,
everything, like they gonna have some kinks to work out.
but if we could win that game,
Start off 1-0 at home, and
Yeah.
it's like,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at that game. Like I'm not looking at the first 3 or 4 weeks no type of way for real, bro. And I'm saying that just because of what happened last season, bro. One, if we start off phenomenal,
generational run.
I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid too early like I did last year. Last year was 2-0. I was like, hold on, we might have something.
But that was a different type of 2-0.
it was a different type of two.
We was beating dudes by we scored like
Yeah.
60 points.
That's
in
what I'm
2 weeks.
saying.
It's 2-0 out.
That's what I'm like.
And when
saying,
you saying like we see how mid we was like coming in 2 weeks into the season and doing that, we thought we was gonna make
Yeah.
the
That's
what I'm
playoffs.
saying
for
we
sure.
we was like looking like contenders.
Yeah,
That
we
was-
did.
For
So-
good reason though, bro. It
Right.
was a lot.
Yeah, bro.
You put up what we put up like 40 back-to-back weeks.
Back-to-back
almost.
weeks.
And
bro.
then the one of them was against the Cowboys.
On the
They
road
still
in
was
Jerry's
looked as a
World,
good
you know what I'm
team.
saying?
Yeah.
So I'm saying
That
that
was
shit-
Showed me something for sure.
But I'm saying like if we could win that first game and get the fans like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
buying in.
Whoever the quarterback is, that mean they got a dub at least.
That's true.
Even if they play bad, but like at least we gonna be like, okay.
All right, so what's game 2 now?
Game 2, we got the Niners.
Oh yeah, we could chalk that one up.
Chalk that one.
Where we at?
Yeah.
It don't really matter, honestly.
We at home.
Chalk it up. Okay. Maybe if we
See
want to
that.
know, you know, we got some.
Like, ooh, that's some rah-rah.
You hear me? Purdy coming up. He just got that money
That
on
bag.
Nah,
Purdy
this
got
is-
that bag.
This
bro.
is an interesting one because
One got that bag too.
Yeah, I think if the Niners are healthy, yeah,
They had a good draft too.
That one
They had a
up.
real good draft.
So wait, hold on. Are we taking as a group? Are we taking the Cards as a dub or a L? I'm gonna try to keep up with the record.
I think I ain't gonna lie. Just because we don't know nothing.
Just because we're at home.
Man, fuck all that, man. We winning, bro. Like,
All right,
we
we
winning,
gonna
bro.
take that one.
Y'all
So
tripping, bro.
Big
I'm gonna
fan
just
of
count the wins.
McBride.
I'm gonna just count the wins. We got Niners as a L.
Yeah.
And then we go to the Seahawks on the road.
Yeah.
Well, that's on the road.
I think we could beat the Seahawks, man.
The Seahawks not like
I think we
like,
could beat the Seahawks
Jackson-
more than we could beat the Cardinals.
I feel like the
Jackson and Chicken
Seahawks.
gonna light us up.
I
What's
feel like the
shaking your
Seahawks
head?
is this top tier of mid.
Yeah,
Like,
they top tier mid.
They're the
Yeah,
top.
like-
Yeah. They're
like
top
of
tier
these
mid.
teams that
But
we
then
talk
again,
about. Like
I ain't gonna lie. Then again, they do have new coach, new
They got a
quarterback.
new
and that's why I
coach,
say they
new
the top tier
quarterback.
mid. Like
They
we in the
don't got
same
DK.
we in the same tier
Don't
as them,
have
but they
DK
on the
no more.
upper echelon of that tier.
I can't even put them there.
I
ain't
think
gonna
we
lie.
could beat the Seahawks before the Cardinals. Honestly, with you, Cardinals got more weapons.
The only
than
reason
Seahawks
I
at
said
this
that
point.
because we at home.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that
no, I
Cardinals
think
game.
that home factor. The
home matters.
Us on the road against the Seahawks.
The 12th man.
That's new
I
coach
don't
versus new
know.
coach. Come on,
New
Kellen
coach,
Moore.
new coach.
Give us the dub. I got the dub for the Seahawks.
But yeah, so Seahawks, what we saying?
Who they quarterback? Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
No
I'm gonna chalk
DK.
that one up. I'm gonna chalk that one up as a L.
I'm gonna kind of say L too because it's on the road. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a soft
Well,
L.
it look like the
Soft.
community's going L. It's up to you, brother. It's 2-1 right now. What you going?
Soft
Oh, I
L.
said L early.
Oh yeah. So right now, so we at right now we at 1-3,
1-2.
1-2. We had a third week. My
Hell
bad.
yeah!
1-2.
Way to go, Kellen Moore.
1-2.
We're sitting at 1-2.
This is why I said 1-3. This is why I said 1-3.
All right.
I can see it right here.
Because then we go on the road to the Bills.
Oh, next.
Big L.
So
We're
1-3.
done.
You know what I'm saying?
Josh Allen probably had like
But like,
500
all
yards.
right, we done hit some turbulence. We on the flight. We done hit some turbulence. Now we should be able to take some strides. After the Bills, we come home to the Giants. We play the Giants at home.
Duh.
So we
got
at
a
2 and
dub.
3. I'm feeling the dub too.
I'm feeling a dub, bro. Let's get this. The Superdome is rocking. Like
I'm feeling dub because it's
AK
the first
2
game
touchdown.
back
Home
after
field
being on the
advantage.
road. Yeah, it's the first game back after being on the road for a while.
AK got 100 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Brother, and not just that, like I feel like, the Niners, the Seahawks, and the Bills are a lot tougher than the Giants, so the Giants should be like,
the neighbor,
yeah,
I
especially
ain't gonna
the
lie,
defense.
neighbors probably go stupid in that Superdome.
oh yeah, he
I ain't
back in the
gonna lie.
booth. Neighbors back in the
He'll be
booth.
tripping
Be
out.
checking them. Oh man.
Man,
He gonna be tripping out bad. in that
I don't
bit.
know.
Oh,
I don't
my
know about
God.
Russell Wilson, man.
All right, so now we at 2 and 3.
Nigga was gonna get
Let's
that.
get past
yeah,
that
for
one.
sure.
before I
2 and 3, then the Patriots come down to the boot. We got the Patriots at home
At
right
home,
after that.
they giving us all the poutines at home, bro. We gotta win these home games. Sound
That's why I say this the test. Like these like the Giants, the Patriots, the Bears. Then we got the Bears on the road after that.
Very questionable teams.
I feel like the Patriots starting to hit that top tier mid though. They
Yeah,
building
The
a good
Patriots on
team.
top
They
tier
should be-
mid.
Yeah, I believe in Drake me.
Yeah, I say
I believe
in that
Vrabel.
young man.
I believe in Vrabel.
They
Like,
got Diggs
yeah,
over there
Vrabel.
now too. Hopefully Diggs play for him, do what he was doing.
Yeah.
They're gonna be
Patriots
decent.
probably.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
a ball game right there.
Patriots is gonna be a ball game. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I was looking at the schedule, I had a hard time like predicting what I think it could be because like we
What, the
really
Patriots
just
game?
don't- just the whole season, bro. We just don't know, bro. And then like based off the teams on the schedule, we don't know what they're gonna look like neither. We don't know who the Giants could be starting that week. The Giants could literally be starting 3 different people. They could be starting Jameis Winston. They could be starting Russell Wilson.
Russell
or
Wilson is a
Jackson
starter.
Dart. But we talking about like this week 4.
They starting Dart over. If they start Dart, that's pretty.
I'm saying
wild.
this week 4 because if Russell Wilson have a rough first 3 weeks, I don't know what their schedule look like. There's a possibility that we could see Jameis, or if Jackson Dart is just like
Jameis.
You see Jameis, oh yeah, neighbors for sure gonna have 2 touchdowns. Jameis gonna be tossing it up now.
So yeah, that's why I'm like, there's a lot of like uncertainties. The Patriots can make a big step this year.
Yeah, I think
Like
they
we
should.
get we
I
can get to
think they
Patriots,
will.
we can look at them like a different team. Like,
The
I'm
Bears
saying
can
the Patriots-
make a step too, but we don't know about the Bears. Oh man.
but yeah, so
play the Bears
Patriots,
next?
we going dub or L.
What, the Patriots? I'm gonna go L.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I think that's an L.
I think that's definitely.
I kind of think that's a dub because we at home. I'm not gonna lie, something is just instincts is telling me dub. I get y'all saying L though. We can go with the L. So right now we still only got 2 dubs on the season. That's the Giants and the Cardinals.
that's crazy.
Then like I said, we leave the Patriots come to us, but then we go to Chicago.
L.
The Dennis Allen revenge game. You think we taking an L?
Oh nah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Wait,
planning-
what month is this? No.
This is October 19th.
Oh, it ain't that cold. We'll be fine.
I
We'll be
got us
fine.
taking a dub, and I say that because I plan on going to that game, so they
Right.
better win that
Give
game.
me a dub, only because of DA.
Ooh.
I think the DA do kind of
You say
motivate.
because I'm going to that game. Okay.
I was man, we'll go to
Screaming.
Chicago, man, and we
You're gonna be
lose,
real
man. I'll be
disappointed
blowed.
in Chicago.
We'll be out there cold and taking an L, man.
I think the DA kind of like does do something for the Saints though. Like the vets.
That moves me.
Yeah, I think it moves them. Like I think it's gonna move your
you can beat
AK.
the
I think
Bears,
it's gonna
man.
move your
Die
Cam
Bears.
Jordans. I think it's gonna move your Carl Grandersons.
Carl Granderson hate that.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's gonna move them, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might even see a
might
Kendrick Miller
move
sight in
him.
that game.
Man,
Look, it might move him a little bit, but I don't know. I don't see us.
Do they
winning
still
that.
have Keenan now?
Nah,
We could beat them.
he's a free agent, brother.
It depends on what Ben Johnson do over there too, though.
Oh, that's a guy right there.
Yeah.
I think the Bears gonna be good, bro.
Yeah, I think they can make the playoffs. Wild card, get bounced in a wild card type deal.
I think
Yeah, they
they
could
got a
definitely.
lot of young teams, bro. I
Yeah,
ain't
they
gonna
do.
lie.
A lot of young like offenses and quarterbacks and stuff like that.
Quarterbacks.
We're gonna be learning not a lot of new names next year, man.
All right, but yeah, so now we get a little spicy though after leaving the Bears. So the Bears, we got y'all saying L.
Nah. Yeah,
saying-
no,
I say
I ain't gonna.
dub.
Nah, I'm gonna say dub.
I say
I'm gonna
dub.
Okay, I'm kind of saying dub too. So we got 3 dubs.
There we go. We're cooking now.
Who that Joseph's predicting 3 dubs for the season so far. You know what I'm saying? We in October, we got 3. Yeah. Okay, so the last game of October, we got the Bucks coming to the Saints. First divisional game of the year.
Nah, I think we lose that one. I think we lose the one at home and we beat them on the road. That's what
I think it's the opposite.
That's a weird flow. I'm about to say, you going a weird
I ain't
flow.
gonna lie.
over there.
I think we split with everybody in the division.
Our division.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think this might be like the division can't keep going 8-9, like 9-8. The winner can't keep being 9-8. I think the Bucks actually take a little step up this year, and it's gonna start with them not splitting with teams like the Saints and the Panthers though. So I wouldn't be surprised, Jeremy, if the Bucks beat us twice this year because bro, they can't just. I think they got better, right?
They did.
Oh, yeah.
They drafted. I'm not gonna lie. They
Right.
drafted great.
Yeah.
In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Because they picked up your boy from Ohio State, the receiver, Emeka Ibuka. Yeah, so you got Mike Evans,
Goodwin,
Godwin, and Ibuka. And you still got Bucky Irvin.
And Rashad White
Brother, and they still got, let's talk about the D-line. Now, their defense was still nasty, bro. And
D-line is nasty.
and the old lineman that won them a Super Bowl.
you talking about, now they got Vita Vea and your boy from Florida. Man, them
That
dudes.
big boy.
Yeah, Desmond Watson. Dude,
Yeah.
like 400 something
I was
pounds,
about
bro.
to say,
Season
man,
Rudy's
they
gonna
about
be
to come
moving
and
his
shut
big
down
ass.
the
Eric
Super
McCoy
Bowl,
gonna be
man.
moving his big ass.
I ain't gonna lie.
Come on, get your big ass out of here, man.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I think Big Boy might get gassed on some of them like stretch
Yeah.
plays and them
He gonna
outside
be in there on
plays.
some
But
third
them
and
goal
short.
line
Yeah.
plays, boy.
The third and shorts and
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's literally. I think he gonna be like key in them situations. And if he not, then he ain't gonna last long in the league. 'Cause
only
that's all they
reason-
want him for.
the only reason I say maybe the Bucks don't take a real step, but I think they do. But I know they lost their OC.
I don't think they take no drastic step up.
I don't know who they bringing in as their OC, but
Yeah, I don't really keep tab on Bucks.
yeah.
On
But I
Buck-
think the
Buck
Bucks
news.
probably beat us, bro.
You just
Especially
gotta
on
keep
the
it tab.
road.
Nah, we at home. We at home
Oh, we at
first.
home?
We at home first. I'm giving the Saints the
If
first
we
home.
playing
dub.
them at home, I'd give them the dub.
Yeah.
Especially if we coming off the dub from the Bears. We back-to-back dubs.
We ain't winning 2 in a row.
Hey, man. You can't win 2 in a row, man? I don't know. Man. I can see us beating the Bears and Bucks at home. I
Yeah.
can see that.
I feel like we got a better shot at beating the Patriots and Bears than Bears and Bucks.
Yeah.
Okay, I respect that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool, but yeah.
So that still put us at like a 4-win ballpark. I'm trying to like guess
Y'all
how
saying,
many.
so
wins
y'all
we
saying
gonna
y'all saying the Bucks win? Because
win. I'm
know.
with
saying-
you.
I'm
Either.
saying
I'm
loss.
with you.
I say
I could,
loss.
I'm with you. I could see the Bucks being a win, but I say I'm with you because it's like I could see it being interchangeable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like between the Patriots, Bears, and Bucks, I could
This
see.
is this Kellen Moore first divisional game.
Yeah.
Give us a dub, man.
I can't give them nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dub, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I can't. I wish his first one would have been against Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Then I'd be like, yeah, we winning that. But I think the Bucks get us, bro. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, bro. Like maybe
be
maybe
honest.
both times, bro. And that's not even crazy to say, bro.
It's not crazy.
So right now, how many dubs y'all got the same? I'm just trying to keep track while we going through it.
Like
You
as a
going double
collective,
L.
y'all say we got
double
3.
L on this one. I'm
just
going dub. They going L. So we get 2-2.
What?
Oh, somebody got a coin.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, bro. I'm going.
we leave that
Nah,
one
but I
iffy.
was saying,
Good tie.
okay, so we got Cardinals dub. What was the second? Giants,
Giants.
dub.
Cardinals, Giants,
And I think
And Bears.
between
and y'all said Bears.
yeah, okay.
I say Bears or Patriots. So like I give them a third. You know
And
what I'm
that's
saying?
what I was getting at. You remember when I was like, I can see it being interchangeable.
I'll give
Yeah.
them a third.
I can see
I'll
it
give
being
them the-
interchangeable. I don't think we
I'll
gonna
get it
go.
at the third, yeah.
I don't think we just gonna go on this crazy losing streak. So I can see it being like, you know,
Yeah.
by this point, I see us having a
Flip-flop.
third win, even if
Yeah.
it's not who I'm predicting.
think, yeah.
I can see us having a third win.
So what this is like 6 games through.
Let me count. You
Oh
got
damn, he's scrolling.
1, 2,
We
3,
done played 8
4,
games.
5, 6, 7. This 8, yeah, 8 games. So
Guessing on the
that's
money.
3 and 5. We're at 3 and 5 right now.
Not bad.
Hopefully,
Not
yeah,
bad
3
for
and
us.
5,
That's the point.
If
Hopefully.
it's
Hopefully,
below
yeah.
3 and 5, we're gonna be real disappointed.
I'm
All
gonna be
right. So
like,
then we got the Rams on the road though.
oh, Chalk it.
Yeah. So we had 3 and 6.
Oh man, that's might
At
be
this
a
point-
route. That's a route right
Look,
there.
Sunday has just ended. It is Monday morning, and I'm looking at the schedule saying, where the hell is the bye week? At this point.
Oh, we got a late bye week.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Oh wait. I ain't gonna lie. While I'm looking, they don't like. I gotta.
Oh, they don't.
Oh, yeah, they skipping. No, sure. No.
It said we play the Rams on the road. Oh my
So
God.
right now we're
No,
3 and 6.
I'll bye week in November
Oh, facts.
because we got a game on November 9th, and then we got to skip to November 23rd. So I'll bye week like middle of November.
Oh, then we got one. Go ahead, man. Tell them.
Oh, but yeah. So the Rams we checking it as an L, but then we go to the Panthers.
Oh,
We got that one.
We have to.
At
So
home?
that's 4 dubs.
Like,
no, we at the Panthers.
Bro, Bryce Young has literally
He got Hunter Renfrow now.
he hasn't thrown for over 100 yards on the Saints
Yeah,
yet.
I'm
in his
not gonna
career.
lie. I'm not a big fan of Bryce Young. I hate to say it like that because everybody
Jesus.
he had a couple good games and everybody's like, oh my God, Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Like, he do it this season. I'm like, okay, he's a mediocre quarterback. He's an
He
average
did
quarterback.
kill some team seasons, like
Yeah.
playoff chances last year. That's why I was like,
After
I was like, oh my God.
After getting benched, he got benched, came back and started hooping.
That's what I think it is. I think
Yeah,
you have
bro,
a little.
like-
Like we
like
talking about the Bucks.
The mindset is cool. I mess with the mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the mindset is
The
yeah.
mindset is cool.
I see the Panthers
But
stepping
But you
up.
got to realize,
I think like you said with that
it's the
division,
Panthers,
man.
bro. The
Like,
Panthers was literally we was dog shit last year.
I'm just saying, like I feel like at ceiling he's Tua, an average NFL quarterback, and that's just me keeping it a buck.
Man, this
I ain't
is
gonna
getting
lie, that's
disrespectful.
Yeah, that was a crazy
man.
statement. I ain't
Y'all
gonna
said it
lie.
like Tua a bad quarterback.
Put for him to that be his ceiling is crazy.
His ceiling.
Yeah,
Damn.
for him to
Nigga
to
say
be his
his
ceiling.
ceiling
Is
is Tua.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's
What-
Tua's
Tua
not a
already
bad
peaked.
quarterback. No disrespect to Tua.
Tua's
Tua's
not a bad quarterback.
But
His
I can
ceiling,
see
you
Bryce
saying
Young
the
being
best
better
he
than
could
Tua
ever
when he
be
does.
is what Tua has shown us so far in his career.
Yeah.
That's
That's
crazy.
the one we're gonna have to come back and check on, man. I
Hey,
can see him being
I
better.
can't
than
wait.
like I'm about to say, my opinion, like you said with the Bucks, I see our division stepping up. The Panthers have been building a good team as well. They didn't draft as good as the Bucks. They still had a good, decent draft. They picked up a receiver that was really gonna help them.
Panthers literally traded to get Bryce Young. They traded their whole team.
I get what y'all saying.
So when he
What
came
does
in,
that mean?
When he came in, they gave him Adam Thielen, and they said, do your best with an old Adam Thielen.
So all right, so let's flip the script. If you put Bryce Young on the Miami Dolphins with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle on it,
Yeah, I see him being better than Tua. I see him. I mean, if we gonna talk about the
Brother,
concussions,
Tua, I think-
that take him out.
no,
You
we
know
just
he
talking
gonna be
about
playing.
straight player for
We
player.
talking about him actually.
Bryce
playing.
Young-
You put Bryce Young like right now. You put Bryce Young on the Miami Dolphins, and the Dolphins getting talked about real differently. Like
I agree with that.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
We also don't forget this man has a big old line problem. They starting to fix too.
Yeah,
Dog,
bro,
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying that he's working in a perfect situation, but
But he'll be in a better situation if he was on the Dolphins. For
he's
sure.
in a better situation now.
Yeah,
this
true.
year.
I see it being
We
iffy
will
with us beating the
see.
Panthers. But yeah, man. So we gonna go.
I mean, I
dub.
think the Saints. Well,
I think the
I'm
Saints
not gonna
double.
say-
I think the Saints still double. I just see
Oh,
them getting
yeah,
better. I'm
like,
not saying
have
it's gonna
to.
be a cakewalk,
At this point,
but
we
I see
have
us
to
dubbing
double.
them.
But like y'all said, you already said y'all see us splitting with everybody, and so we taking that one on the road, and y'all said we go. I mean,
hey,
we-
look, going back to the theory of we might not be hitting the nail on the head, but I think it still balance out. The Bucks could sweep us, and we could sweep the Panthers.
yeah.
That's,
Yeah,
so
That's
what
why
we
I'm
doing
like-
with the Falcons then?
splitting
with the Falcons?
Splitting for sure with the
Splitting.
Falcons.
for
That's
sure.
the only one. Where
Brother,
I'm like,
yeah.
For sure.
We can't get swept by the Falcons. I don't care what's going on a team, boy. We could be playing a wide receiver at quarterback, boy. We better not split with the Falcons.
Who the
we
Falcons
better
got-
not get swept by the Falcons. At no
Who's their
point, bro.
quarterback now?
Michael Penix.
Michael Penix, Kyle Pitts, man.
Now I see Michael Penix.
Drake London.
Yeah, Drake London was balling.
Yeah, that's actually the next game though. The Falcons they come to the Dome.
That's
right
after the bye
Panthers.
week, huh?
They gotta
Yeah.
bust their ass.
Oh yeah, off of bye week, come to the
him
dome.
up.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
kill
we
him.
gotta kill him, bro.
Right
Off
now,
of bye week.
Off the bye
Oh
week.
hell yeah, I'm in there.
That's 5 dubs.
That's
right
the
there.
first. That's the one and only game I'm
So
going
what we
to
is
right
5
there.
6, 5 7.
Oh yeah,
That's
I'm
full
a
I think we
Dubs.
5 and 7. 5 and 7.
Yeah,
we're
something
not.
like- what?
Oh, y'all said the Panthers was a dub.
Yeah,
huh?
that's 5.
Five
and
wins.
5 wins, right?
We
Oh
doing
wow, we're
real
rolling
winning.
now.
Nah, we really rolling. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
we
saying?
been Saints fans for sure.
Y'all NFL predictors. We got 5. We got 5 wins already.
All right.
You hear me?
So Saints. Then we go
You
on
hear
the
me?
road to the Dolphins. Speaking of Tua,
On the road on the Dolphins, on the road in Florida.
hey, that mojo might be feeling good at that point. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
we
weird-
might
that's
have
weird.
back to back wins. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
or that could be a game where the Dolphins just like run it up like crazy.
Like, bro, our secondary, bro.
Yeah.
Our secondary scares me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And when you saying Waddle and Tyreek,
Oh man.
Valid.
And they got Mostert and A-Chain. I don't know if they got Mostert no more, but
Shout
that's
out.
a-
Man, they don't
that's a
even
lot of
need-
speed,
They don't even
boy.
need most of it. What
And
about
our team-
A-Chain is crazy.
our team is slow.
A-Chain, Tyreek Hill, they gonna tear us apart.
yeah, they turning
man.
past us like meow. Ka-chow!
L.
Ka-chow!
Nigga said, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Like
If you know, you know.
Somebody out
moving.
there watching gonna know, man.
I'm 50-50 on that one, dog.
I see an L.
I see a L.
On the Dolphins?
Well, I'll get an L too.
Yeah, I'm 50-50, so I consider that.
What that
Better
is?
than
5-8.
Joy
A
beating the
whopping
dirty
5-8.
Something like that.
5 and 8.
Drew
yeah,
Allen.
yeah.
Then
Drew Allen, here
then
we
we
go.
stay in Florida. And we go to the Bucks.
Oh,
L.
that's an L.
That's the
Yeah, I think that's an L too. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, Kellen, you're really pissing me off now, buddy.
5 and 9.
Then we
man.
now we hitting all the division games though, because then the Panthers come back to us.
Oh, we got them.
I don't see a sweep in the Panthers.
I could,
I just don't.
bro. The Panthers don't wow me, bro.
They don't. I'm not saying it. We don't wow nobody
I'm about to
either.
say what?
Nah, bro. But that's the
saying,
point. That's the point though. Like that's the point. That's the point.
Like we looking at a
We-
point where, but
like,
they looking at us.
Like
No,
how we
like,
talk about
alright,
them, they
they
talk about us.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But I'm
thinking.
saying
They're the
that's it.
Saints.
But I get that, bro. I
man.
don't know. I
Like
guess
how
'cause
we
I'm a
feel
Saints
about
fan,
the
bro.
Panthers. Like
It's
the
a- it's
Panthers
a-
gonna be like, we can't lose 2 games to the Saints, and
feel
we
like-
feeling we can't lose 2 games.
No, I'm not saying we can't.
we don't want to.
Yeah, like imagine
Yeah,
losing
they,
2
the
games to
Panthers
Saints.
don't want to
Like
lose
my-
2 games to the
Like
Saints.
you could call it what you want. Like this is a Saints channel. Like I'm
true,
biased. Like you know
Alright,
what I'm
so
saying.
look.
Like I get what y'all saying. The Saints
Alright.
don't wow nobody neither. But being that we 2 teams that don't wow nobody, give me my guys.
Can I? All right, so look.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
argue
put,
with that
can
statement.
I put
Give me-
bias aside?
give
Can
me my
y'all-
poop over there.
Can y'all put bias aside?
Bias
for this
aside,
question?
we're not beating the
Look,
dudes
for this
twice.
question right here. Bias aside, what's more likely? The Saints beat the Panthers twice, or the Saints lose to the Bucks twice?
Saints lose to the Buck twice.
That's more likely.
Yes, most
than the
definitely.
Panthers beating
Yeah.
the Panthers twice.
The Bucks are the best in our division right now. If we look at
Wait,
it.
say it again, bro.
What's more likely?
I
The
got it
Saints
right.
beating
Confused.
the Saints beating the Panthers poo ass 2 times, or the Saints poo ass losing to the Bucks 2 times?
We had a Bucks. No, I just had to like.
He had to throw that poo ass in there for you to get it.
That's
too.
why. That's why
I
I'm like. I'm
understand.
not like. Don't get it twisted. All right, I'm not just saying we about to f over the Panthers like we did week 1 last year. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that to say like,
The
dog,
score gonna
like,
be 13-6 for sure.
dog. I'm just saying that to say like,
I'm not going that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
13-6.
Bro, Joseph.
even all right. To your point though, Travaz, even in our like worst year, arguably last year, bro, we still almost swept the Panthers. That last game they just forfeited. That second game they forfeited, bro. They just gave them that game at the end, bro. That was the game that got DA fired, basically, bro. They was like, y'all can have it, bro. We don't want to play.
I don't know, bro.
If the Saints was playing, they all that game, bro. We sweep the Panthers last year in our worst season.
I just think Bryce Young really,
I feel you, bro.
I think everybody in this division is going.
It ain't no.
That's
It ain't
all
no. I feel like y'all low key disrespecting Tua because I'm not trying to disrespect Bryce Young. I just take away the concussions
bro.
and Tua can ball
take away the concussions.
and Tua can
And
ball.
when,
He's still
when football matters most,
He's still a
Tua
mid.
is
He's
not
not a.
good.
He's not a high. He's,
and
he's
soon
an
as
average
soon as the Fahrenheit drops under
That's how I feel
40
about Bryce
degrees,
Young.
soon as
Bryce
the
Young
Fahrenheit
still
drops under
can
40
grow.
degrees, Tua
Brother,
sucks.
What have y'all seen that make y'all feel like Bryce Young is just like drastically
his
drastically?
team, his
Go watch
surroundings,
it. Go watch
his
it.
his play, his O line.
You saying go? I'm asking,
Bro, Bryce
I
Young
mean,
is a better
other-
everything than Tua, bro. He's more accurate. His deep ball is better. He's more mobile.
I mean, it's just like
And
we
he
haven't
doesn't
seen
get hurt
it.
every year.
We just haven't seen it only because it's like.
I'm gonna say he's
NFL
still
with the 2
young
years.
and he's on a.
But if
a
you do
struggling
My thing
college,
is,
if you
you
do
just-
college, because he
You just
came out,
said
kinda.
you just said we haven't seen it. So that's my only. We haven't seen it until we see it in the NFL level, bro.
Look, when he came back when he got benched,
Until we see it
bro,
on the NFL level, bro.
after he came back, he got
was
benched.
balling.
Brother, he put that
What y'all calling as balling, bro? I've seen Tua do that too. Tua has had hot stretches.
with who he throwing
better
that mud
players
to?
though, better team.
He throwing that mud to
Brother, it
Tyreek
don't-
Hill,
That's why I'm saying that.
Jalen
You
You
Waddle.
can't
been on great
penalize.
teams.
You can't necessarily penalize
yeah,
Tua
yeah,
for
yeah.
his situation.
No, but you could you could put it on Bryce Young that he's in a bad situation.
You can't
Brother,
penalize.
Like
Bryce
we said,
Young
if we
either.
switch spots, I think
If we
Bryce Young
switch-
brings the Dolphin forward.
I'm balling.
Brother, the only reason y'all saying he bring the Dolphins forward is because Tua been getting hurt. The Dolphins would beat in the playoffs.
Even without Tua
the
getting
Dolphins
hurt,
make
even
the
when
playoffs.
Tua
on
be
When
Brady
Tua.
Tua
is
get to the
insane.
playoffs, bro, Tua
And,
sucks.
and what make you think Bryce Young is just gonna be the Super Bowl winning quarterback that leads you through? That's what I'm saying. Until we see, if we see it,
We're
shut
not
up, bro.
saying he's gonna be a Super Bowl
That's my point. So
quarterback.
they just say.
We just see him being better.
There's only
I'm not saying
literally-
he's gonna be Patrick Mahomes.
There's
and be
what?
out
Right
Tua
now,
out the water.
right now in
I'm
the
saying
league,
they're the same tier quarterback.
That's tough to say right now.
Let me tell you.
Same tier?
You saying if he's not a quarterback, Super Bowl winning quarterback in the same tier. There's only two. Super
No,
Bowl
that's not what I'm
quarterbacks
saying.
in
That's
the
not what I'm
league.
saying at all. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Because Lamar Jackson ain't won a Super Bowl, but he's not in that tier with Tua and Bryce Young.
Hell no, he's not.
Right. Josh Allen not either. So I'm not saying it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
As of
that
right now,
Bryce Young
yeah.
and Tua are in the same tier.
As of right now, yes, they're in the same tier. I can agree with that. Before we start the season, I will put them in the same tier.
That's why I'm
I
like,
think Tua's a tier above Bryce Young.
and that's my point.
Yeah,
So that's why
if
I'm
we-
like,
At, like,
even if
right
Tua
now,
grows,
That's what we,
Yeah, like
as of
before
right
the
now,
season
though,
starts.
that's what we're saying. We're going into the season. We think Bryce Young does
think
better
that-
this season.
That's what I'm saying. We haven't seen anything. That's
Yeah,
why I'm like,
true.
we're making y'all feel like we about to see
But-
something drastically
Tua-
different.
Tua just
Tua gets hurt. Let's be real. Tua gets hurt.
bro. It's
That's
not
Tua's
just
biggest
Tua
knock,
getting
bro.
hurt, bro. Every time it's a big game late in the year, Tua sucks at football. Like, are we
Brother,
gonna just
and
not?
When
look at
have
that?
Bryce Young had that opportunity to suck in late games and the end of the year?
Bro, the man plays for the Panthers.
That's my point.
this,
So
Bryce Young,
that's
third
my
year?
that's my point,
Now
bro.
it is.
That's my
It's third
point.
year.
He's going
His
to his
third
third
year.
year.
That's my point. We
They had
haven't
the
seen.
they had the number one pick his rookie year. They traded every good person they
Brother,
had. Of course, they were gonna suck his
My thing
rookie
is
year.
though. My thing is though. We haven't seen him in the playoffs to act like he's just dramatically better than Tua. Like it's not like he's a Lamar or a Josh Allen to where his talent is that
right.
superior to where it's like, oh my God,
His talent
Bryce Young is
is-
that guy.
That's what you're
it's
saying.
not that superior.
We're going off of potential. We potentially think he can do that. You going off of what you see right
Yes.
now, and I'm not mad at it.
Yes.
So as of right now, yes, Tua is better
You're
than
looking
Bryce
at
Young.
Bryce Young first 2 years.
But
in the
I'm about to
league
say,
compared
going into this
Tua's,
man's-
what 6 years?
Going
he's played
into
in the
Bryce Young's
I don't
third year,
seven seed.
I think he surpasses Tua this year. I think we can see a good Bryce Young. We're going potential. So what you're saying is right for now. We're not disagreeing. But going
Yeah.
into this year, I think I see Bryce Young passing.
I just
Tua.
can't look at Bryce Young 2 years compared to Tua's 6 years he's played in the league. Of course, it doesn't look better.
So we're going off potential versus facts. That's all it is. So we're gonna see what Bryce Young
Everybody,
does.
I think everybody got potential. Everybody. Tyler
bro.
Shuck got potential.
True. Would you rather have Tyler Shaw or Bryce Young?
Come on now,
Oh man,
let's not get
That's
disrespectful.
a good question.
No, it's not.
no,
Y'all
Bryce
niggas-
Young
y'all
like by
niggas-
far,
Exactly.
by
Y'all niggas getting
far.
crazy out here.
Exactly.
Bryce Young by far, man.
We haven't seen Tyler Shuck.
Hey, man.
That's why I made
We've
that face.
seen him for 6 years in college.
That's
Shit.
not
Now, if
NFL.
we do college, if
Not
we doing
NFL,
college, if we
bro.
comparing college, that's
not
man.
Oh, we comparing college. This is Bryce Young.
man.
by far.
Brother, but that's what made me bring up Tua in the first place. Because Tua had an amazing college career too.
Bryce probably had. Well, Tua got a ring, so but Bryce got the Heisman though. Hey, bro, Bryce, man, Bryce was nice, dog. I don't know. He was nice, bro.
Bryce was
Who,
nice.
who
Tua
came
was
in,
nice
who
too,
came
though.
in with Bryce?
Like what, receiver?
Are you talking about
Quarterback.
quarterback?
Like what other quarterback? Caleb Williams and shit.
Nah, he was last year.
Well, you said who was,
CJ Stroud.
you said, you was trying to see who was in his class.
Facts.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you was trying to see who was on his team, like who he was like under on the
It
team.
was
Maybe
him and
that-
CJ, and the next year I think it was like, or the year before it was Kyler Murray.
CJ
and
Stroud
Tyler.
season really messed him up bad.
His what?
CJ Stroud season really messed like that gap between him and Bryce Young. That messed that up bad.
But
for
that's
sure.
that's what I was about to say, bro. Like what CJ Stroud did his first year,
generational. No cap.
but like
But like what? They had a great first year, man.
Bryce Young, bro.
Yeah, Bryce Young. Yeah, he was.
You put Bryce Young on that Texans team, bro.
Oh man,
Like if
feel
it's
y'all
not the same
glazing.
thing, bro.
he was the #1 pick, bro, for a reason.
I ain't gonna lie. I
reason,
can't.
like-
I'm
And
not
a
gonna,
Heisman.
A reason, like a clear reason, he was the #1 pick, bro.
I'm not gonna discredit
even
what
being
CJ
six,
Stroud
even
did
being
like that.
6
Yeah, that's
foot,
what I'm
this
like, I
man
feel
was
like
like
y'all glazing,
like,
bro.
Nah,
Like,
Bryce
I'm
Young.
thinking-
Nah,
so
Bryce
we-
Young. Nice,
I don't want.
dog.
Look,
right,
I don't
I-
want to sound like a Bryce Young hater because I'm not a Bryce Young hater. I
True,
promise
but
you.
I get what
But
you're
I
saying
feel
with the
y'all
glazing part.
glazing.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
like,
when
y'all
we're
glazing
talking
this
about
man.
Tua, okay, but you try to put Bryce Young in a situation where CJ Stroud went way above expectations.
Yes.
That's what I'm. So CJ
Yes.
Stroud went way better than we thought it was gonna do. I'm not
Yes.
putting Bryce Young in that situation.
Yes, thank you.
Because CJ
But I'm
did.
telling you.
And I'm not
phenomenal.
saying Bryce Young wouldn't have had a good year. I'm not saying that we
would've,
wouldn't be looking
at
at Bryce
the
Young
very
different.
least,
If
equivalent.
Bryce Young was at the Texans, no, you can't say that. You can't say it would have been
You
equivalent.
can't say
You
that.
can't say that because
Because
I
what
ain't
what
gonna say-
CJ
I'll
Stroud
say
did was
equivalent, I
so
ain't gonna lie.
phenomenal. You cannot
Lonnie
predict
literally
that.
said it. The man's stuff was generational. just now.
Right, you cannot
Listen,
predict that,
you
bro.
can't like
You can't predict
what
that.
CJ Stroud did was completely unexpected,
Y'all
unaware. Nobody thought
unexpected.
that.
Y'all, it was unexpected.
If that was Bryce Young, that would be expected.
It wouldn't have been expected.
It would have been
It would have
expected.
been more expected.
It would have been.
I'll
It
tell you
would.
that.
Yes,
been-
way-
they
way
still
more.
wouldn't have been
But
The
that's
number
my,
one pick.
but
Yes.
that's my point. That's the reason why I'm saying, bro. You put him in that situation. He'd be more expected because he's a better quarterback.
He was a better prospect. That's a difference. Prospect coming out and what you are right now. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Oh well, right now, like
He was a better prospect.
Right now, CJ Stroud looks better than Bryce Young because of the situation.
So that
No,
means
that's,
CJ
you said he was a
Stroud
better
looks-
quarterback. I'm just saying he was a better prospect.
Coming into the rookie year,
Yeah, he was a better prospect.
Man, just give us the
Potential.
Heisman, yeah.
Hey, number one pick.
But like that prospect stuff don't get they don't that don't mean nothing once you get to balling in the league.
Yeah, like right now though.
Look
bro,
at Tom Brady.
he looks better, bro. Because
and even after 2 years, look at the Texans roster and look at the Panthers roster.
Like it's all
All right,
situations.
look.
We all comparing him to
I don't
quarterbacks
want
that all
to
been in
sit on
better
this too
situations.
long, you know what I'm saying? But all I'm gonna say is y'all making this situational excuse, but y'all wasn't giving this situational excuse to Spencer Rattler. Anyways,
I
let's
did.
move on. No, you didn't. You was like Spencer Rattler
First
was
thing I
0-6.
said
Well,
was
Spencer
Spencer
Rattler
Rattler
was 0-6.
The first thing I said was Spencer Rattler was literally throwing to us.
Nah,
On the very
bro.
first
He did-
episode,
he
I
did.
literally
You
said
did,
that.
but
I did say
then we was talking about Tyler Shuck versus Smith. You're like Spencer Rattler started 6 games. He's 0-6.
Yeah, which he was.
Situation was terrible. But now you want to stand up for Bryce Young because his situation?
True.
Bryce Young was in a
But
better
it was a
situation
better-
than Spencer Rattler
When?
last year.
When he was throwing to us.
Yeah, and he played better. What are we talking about?
They were better.
Let's give
Clearly
T.
better. What are we talking about?
No, I'm saying, bro. I'm saying you using a situational excuse when you want to use it. You know what I'm saying that to say like,
Situation matters. We all know that, bro.
brother. So that's my going back to
Like,
Saints
that's
talk.
like,
Going back to Saints talk.
like the value of pick.
We
I'll
know
say
Spencer
that.
Rattler was throwing to who he was throwing to.
But so I'm saying that to say when it come time to let's talk about Spencer Rattler versus Tyler Shuck, I don't want to hear nothing about Spencer Rattler being 0-6.
Well, turn on the tape. And that's see why he was 0-6.
Of the right man.
Yeah, like it wasn't just niggas not catching the ball. It's him not throwing the ball. Like, what are we talking about?
Brother, it's more than just that too. It's niggas not blocking. It's all that.
That was a
Hell
bad
yeah.
team. That was a beat
So-
up team. That's why like our whole team was hurt.
Whole team was hurt on top of Spencer Rattler not being that good.
Dog.
It is.
Like, let's not
I'm
act
not
like that
disagreeing
wasn't
with
a
you.
part of
though.
it.
It's like 50-50.
I'm not disagreeing, but my thing is, if you can say that about Spencer Rattler, then why is Bryce Young still this person with potential, although his situation is mid?
Bro, yes, like you looking at wins, losses. The teams both shits. But the way they're
I'm
Bryce
looking
Young,
at we talk about situation. I'm looking at situation.
if you
bro.
turn on the tape, Bryce Young putting the ball where it need to be. He getting the ball out when it need to be got out. Spencer Rattler was not putting the ball where it needed to be. He wasn't getting the ball out when he needed to get out.
You definitely got to put a picture of Bryce Young on this video.
Cause it's
put
a lot
him
of
right
I'm gonna
there.
put buku glaze over that boy. It's like
Man, that man drenched in white glaze.
glaze.
Oh my God.
Like, what's
Young
going
like
on?
that,
I support the Bryce Young hype. I think
I'm not
still
saying
gonna
he's
be good.
trash. I'm just saying that to say like we talking like this man is about to be generational.
You looking at his first 2 years when he came in on the worst team in the league. Like you got to have some type of.
I'm
like,
also looking.
damn.
I'm also looking at the other generational quarterbacks making the most of very little at times. I'm looking at Jaden Daniels, who came into a team that wasn't that good and took his team to the playoffs.
That's not.
That's
come on, bro.
generational. What he
I'm
did was
saying
crazy.
not that good, bro.
I'm
like the
going back
Commanders
to the
was
Saints
shits.
schedule. Going back to the Saints schedule. I'm just looking at people who make me shake in my boots, and Bryce Young is not one of them.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
That's my point. So
Yeah.
to go back to the
You wanna
original
know
conversation
why?
was started.
Because he played for the Panthers. That's why
Brother,
you're not shaking in your
I don't
boots.
think he would make me shake in my boots if he played for the Texans.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't
CJ Stroud don't really make me shake in my boots.
That's my point. That's my point.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud don't make me shake in my boots for like him. He's a great quarterback. I would take him over our quarterback situation.
It's really
any day.
only like-
But I'm saying that to say,
It's not too many quarterbacks. We
It's only
wanna
like
take
it's
in
only
that
four. It's only
situation.
four.
and that they talking about him like he's one of them.
Oh no, I'm not. We ain't, not like that, bro.
No, bro, y'all glazing this man, bro. Y'all go sit back and look at this episode and be like, we was kind of glazed. Yeah, y'all glazing this man right
chill,
now.
dog.
Trevez might not feel like that, but I feel like Janai, you gonna look back and be like, man, we
It's
kind of
CJ
glazed, bro.
it's CJ
We gonna see how the year go, man.
You
Want
compared
comparison
this man,
to
you
CJ
said this
Stroud?
man's ceiling was
Yeah, I
to a
don't.
tongue of a lower.
His seer being
What the
too
hell?
Y'all
I
acting
don't
like
agree with
Tua
that.
is trash.
Tua,
Bro, do you know what ceiling, bro? Ceiling is as best you'll ever be in your career.
Yep, I understand what ceiling is.
And that's Tua.
And you saying two.
Yes.
That is
Damn.
as disrespectful as
That's
it
not
gets.
going-
disrespectful.
That's way more disrespectful.
You seen Bryce
than
Young win the Super
Blaze.
Bowl?
Like,
You seen Bryce Young win the Super Bowl?
It depends
In
on
his
the
career?
team.
Yes.
It depends
Bryce
on the
Young could
team.
definitely win the Super Bowl.
That's a situational question though. That's
I
really
don't see.
something
I don't
like-
see Bryce Young winning the
I
Super Bowl.
don't see him winning
I don't
one
see
with
Tua
the-
winning the
unless
The
Super
the
Bowl.
Super Bowl
Panthers
question
turn around.
kind of like.
Because that's not just on a quarterback. He gonna need the
I
Panthers
agree, bro.
organization to turn everything
I
around.
agree. I
But
agree.
if the Panthers do win the Super
But
Bowl,
we just talking about quarterbacks right now. Like I'm saying, like does he have the qualities? Like is he just like?
Oh, yeah.
Is his strength alone going to carry a team to a Super Bowl?
It can.
I don't think so,
I think you got to go watch some tape, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
brother. That's cool, but I could, like my thing is I didn't watch Bryce Young. He's in the division, like you know what I'm saying. We see Bryce Young.
Nobody watching the Panthers, bro.
He's in the division. That's why I said that, bro.
We was watching the
watching
Saints.
the-
We was watching the Panthers.
We watching the
Barely
Panthers,
watching the Saints, bro. I know you ain't watching the Panthers.
brother. I'm not watching them every week, but I'm saying we see the Panthers,
Saints
see
Panther
that
game
L
last
pop
year was
up
like
every
$10.
brother.
Sure.
That's all you seeing, bro. You're not watching no damn Bryce Young, bro. Come on now.
I'm not saying I watch them every week, but I'm saying I've seen a handful of Panthers game last year, bro.
Okay,
and that wasn't like wild. Like,
Come on, fellas, we're Saints fans here. Let's stop talking about the Panthers.
that's cool. It's in the division. I'm just saying.
Let's finish the schedule.
Next up on the schedule, we got the Jets.
I don't see us beating the Jets.
I honestly don't either, bro.
Yeah, I feel like that's late in the season. It
I
just
feel
depends on
like
where we at in that point.
we
in the
keep
season.
talking about teams turning around. I hope Justin Fields turn that team around. That's a hope. I'm not saying he is. I hope he does.
Justin
I
Fields
love
and
Justin
Garrett
Fields.
Wilson moves me.
I love Justin Fields.
Especially
Fields
Garrett
is
I
Wilson.
love Justin Fields, but the Jets are cursed.
That don't mean they can't beat the Saints.
No, I agree. I'm saying that to say like that's why I just said it's gonna come down to what the teams look like at that point in the season.
Well, their team is
who
better.
playing for what?
Their
Who
team
got
is
what
better than
going
ours.
on?
Oh, on paper, they have a way better team.
Yeah, their team is better.
They
than
have probably
ours,
one of the
so-
best, youngest
Where that
O-lines
game
in the
at?
league right now.
I think it's at home.
Oh, well.
I don't see us.
Yeah, it's at home.
We was at 5-8 before that one. We man, I assume we just gonna call that Panthers game Bryce Young Day, and we gonna go past that one, and we gonna. I see us losing to the Jets, man.
We could beat the
At
Jets,
home, I think we could beat
bro.
the Jets at home. It's at home. That's why I say that.
Tyler
Yeah,
Shuck probably have like
That's at
Oh,
that
man.
point where it's really gonna
That's
be
the
on top.
mind y'all. This like
Sauce and Quinn.
this the
Quinn
third to
Johnson.
last game of the season. So that's why I'm like the team is gonna be kind of what it's gonna be by this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're 4 wins.
So we for sure gonna know if that game a double L by week 5. Probably we gonna see how things playing out.
That's another L actually. 5 and what? 10?
9,
9?
5 and 9, I think.
Yeah.
Then we go to the Titans.
We could beat the
We
Titans.
go to the Titans.
We could beat the Titans unless, like we said at that point,
Unless Cam Ward having a generational
just
season.
a dog, unless he having a better CJ Stroud situation going on, it
Cam
depends.
Ward does not have to be having a CJ Stroud situation to beat the Saints.
Nah, not at all.
I'm trying to think what else is a big name on the Titans.
Nobody. Bro.
Nobody.
Nah, bro. I mean, they
got
got
Calvin
Ridley. Yeah.
Tony
Pollard.
Pollard.
Yeah, that's all I'm about to say. Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard had a good year, man. He did all right.
Nah, that's somebody you go tell me watch film on. I ain't seen a Titans game in years.
Tony Pollard had a
He just
decent
got there
game last year.
though.
No, I'm just saying in general, like.
Oh, I ain't watching much
He was
either.
hooping for the
Especially,
Cowboys.
I know that one off fantasy. I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, so
Tony
then
was
we got
putting
the
up
last,
some stats. I ain't gonna
last
lie.
game of the year though. We got the Falcons on the road.
Well, I don't know what we did the last game, but split.
If we beat them,
split, so
yeah,
1-1.
Yeah, I see us losing to the Falcons on the road.
Yeah,
We beat them at home, lose.
Yeah,
on the
we
road.
had them beating them on.
That's probably gonna be the Falcons trying to make the playoffs. Yeah, we can give them the dub. Go ahead.
But you know, the Saints like to play spoiler, especially to the Falcons.
I'm about to say, man, they about to make the playoffs. I don't
Oh
care.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
obvious. They trying to make the playoffs. You just made it even worse for them. They trying to make the playoffs.
They
I
trying
don't
to
want
make the
everybody
playoffs.
out there.
Yeah, they
We
trying
going
to
out
make
with
the
our best
playoffs. We
players.
trying to play spoiler, boy. I
Kellen
ain't
Moore,
gonna
you
lie.
can't let us lose to the Falcons more than once.
Yeah,
and
they
that's
just-
just this year. Next year, got to be 0. This year, we take 1.
Just never like.
Oh, we get
just
sweep by the
swept,
Falcons.
Never,
Oh
like,
my god.
But yeah, man, let's talk about the other thing surrounding the schedule. And I say that because I was talking about how I don't watch the Titans. Nobody not gonna be watching the Saints either. No primetime games on the schedule.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
No, but I'm not surprised.
Thank you. Roger Goodell, thank you for all the from the embarrassment. Because last year, every time, the last 2-3 years, but we get on national TV, it's just embarrassing.
Played the Chiefs on Monday night.
Come on, why would you even do that? Why would you even put us on Monday night against?
Defending champions.
Come on, like y'all weird for that. Yeah, people mad about. Oh my god, I'm happy. 12 o'clock, get the L out the way.
People was mad about that.
Yes,
Nah,
people
people
like,
are-
we don't
some
have
people
one
are.
primetime
very
game.
mad.
Hey, y'all better watch that game at 12 o'clock,
Watch
man.
that game at 12
y'all
o'clock.
had your whole Sunday play. Y'all good. Watch the Saints at 12, now y'all got a whole day to do something.
To get unmad. You hear
Yeah,
me?
because you're gonna be pissed.
you
We got a
be
3
mad.
o'clock game?
Yeah, we got some
got-
3 o'clock.
Okay, facts.
We
Ain't
play
too
the
bad.
Panthers at 3
because we
o'clock.
on the
We
road.
play the Falcons at 3
The
o'clock.
prime,
Nah, we play the Falcons at
the
home
Fox
at 3
day,
o'clock.
game of the day. Like
Yeah.
America's.
Man, we got the Saints gonna lose. We gonna make a parlay. We gonna win that night off another
Yeah.
team, and we gonna be happy.
I ain't probably on the Saints. I ain't
I'm
No,
cool,
after
I'm
the
cool with the
Saints,
no
brother.
primetime game.
I'm doing Elvin Kamara anytime touch.
Don't nobody want to see no 5-win team on primetime. Like we won 5 games last year.
My only thing was they could have gave us a LaPoo Thursday night. Thursday night.
Thursday
that's
night
the
even
worst
games even
prime-
good.
I hate Thursday night.
Thursday
bro.
nights be so poo.
That's the only one.
Because now you got to pay for Amazon
Nah,
and
I
watch
gotta
them
watch
lose.
it on. Right, I'm not paying for that bull, boy.
I'm joke.
Don't support Amazon.
That's what I'm about to say.
Not to watch no poop. Then the games, you got to realize the games they put on Thursday
That's
night.
that's what I'm getting at.
It'd be horrible games.
That's exactly what I'm
Like,
getting at.
I'm not about to
That's
pay
exactly
to
what I'm
watch
looking
the
at.
damn.
Because I ain't
Go
gonna
in there
lie,
and
I'm
keep
not-
it going.
I'm not crazy over Thursday night as a fan. Like Monday night more lit, but that's why I'm like them
night's been
Thursday
bad. Yeah, we
matchups
might
be
as
trash.
well.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like us versus the Titans could have been a Thursday night matchup.
That Thursday night game
my
that was good.
God.
Wants to see
Oh
it.
my god! Outside of that, don't sound good.
But tell me that don't line up with their Thursday night matchups.
That's why they need to get rid of that altogether.
The Thursday night game is only good,
No,
bro, when they have to cover
What he's
those
saying
games.
is very much a realistic Thursday night lineup.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, I can see that.
You can promote Tyler Shuck versus Cam Ward.
And
bro.
that's gonna be the worst game of the season.
Thursday night gonna come to an end. Amazon gonna look at their numbers and say, "Why the hell are we doing this partnership? Because ain't nobody watching this bullshit."
That's gonna be the only game on, man.
Man,
That part.
Still,
That's
unless
gonna be
you
all
a
the game.
Tennessee Titan fan, Saints fan, you look at who play tonight. I'll catch football on Sunday. Like nobody watching that, bro. Like
Yeah, bro.
they need to really fix that Thursday nights. I don't know what it look like this year, but the last few years,
Yeah, we gotta go take a
the
look at that,
games
bro.
that's been on Thursday night every week is just the worst game of the week. Like that's who you putting on Thursday
Nah,
night.
that's what I'm saying. For us to not have a Thursday night, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then the last game we played Thursday night, the Broncos. Oh my god.
No, that's why we don't have one.
Oh yeah,
That's
They
why
did.
we don't have one, bro.
Yeah.
Because you put us on prime time versus the Broncos, and I turn that
we
game
got
off in a
twerk.
second. I ain't gonna lie. I'm usually when I watch the game, bro. I'm gonna watch the game, bro. Like it don't matter what it is, I'm gonna watch the game, bro.
It's been too bad.
The
To just
Broncos,
watch,
bro. That was the first time I legitimately looked at it in the second quarter, bro. Like, yeah, we done. I just
Yeah,
turned
last
it
year,
on,
bro,
like,
I didn't
second
watch.
quarter, bro.
I didn't watch
Usually,
a lot of them. A lot
at
of
worst,
Saints
bro.
games.
At worst, bro, I make it to the fourth quarter and be like, all right, they still ain't getting it. Like I let them come out halftime. See,
We
bro,
couldn't
that
even
second,
get past midfield,
bro, that Broncos
That's what
game,
he had
that
to do,
Thursday night
remember?
Broncos game, bro.
it wasn't Rattler. It wasn't Carlos, the third dude. What was his name?
Jake.
Jay Kaner.
Yeah, I think Hayner threw 20 yards in the first half. Yeah, I turned the TV off.
Yeah, bro. I don't know.
Last
if
year
Kaner
was just
started the
so
game.
bad,
Last year
bro.
was pretty bad, bro.
Like,
Hayner. Oh my
oh
god.
man, the Saints just.
Like this year, Saints, we just need
Yeah,
close games, bro. At least, like, let's at least look competitive. That's all I'm saying. We ain't saying we gotta have the street up and down.
I ain't gonna
guns,
lie, bro. I'm
I just want to
past
look
that.
competitive.
Like I'm gonna have fun, bro. Like
That's competitive to me.
like 6 to 9. I don't want to see that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, it's close, but like,
I
bro,
just want to see competitive in general.
give me some damn first downs. Give me some touchdowns, bro.
Yeah, give me touchdowns.
Like I'm tired of just, bro. The last 3 years is just no fun. Like at least give me some fun.
Blame Dennis Allen,
Like look at the damn. Well, I can't even say the Bengals.
man.
They
Blame.
was bad last year.
They have a lot of
The
fun.
Bengals
Bengals
was
are
bad.
exciting.
They're exciting at least, but last year they was bad. But like at least like damn, they know they gonna see niggas grittying a couple times a
They
game.
really gonna see
like,
their quarterback throw for 300 yards,
Yeah,
400 yards, and take an L. At least it was fun to watch.
yeah, that's what I'm at with the Saints.
Else we watching our quarterback
Especially
throw
this year.
20 yards.
don't expect
the
to
first
win.
half.
At least make me.
Oh man.
Man, so y'all talking about things being entertaining. Let's talk about something else in the football world that just got a lot more entertaining. Olympics, man. They just let NFL players. They just gave them the permission to play in the Olympics flag football. And I think that's going like.
Jetta's post route against that Poland. What are you gonna be? Construction worker. That construction worker from Poland. Jetta.
man.
Oh
And
my
then you know what's
God.
gonna be on the other side?
Good luck.
Tyreek Hill. He's
Tyreek-
gone.
Good luck.
Motion out the backfield. He's running full speed.
How many players y'all think gonna really participate?
I heard the roster not big.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like,
Only one person from each team could go. Like they can't have like two Saints players. They can't have two Lions
Oh,
players.
that's tough. I didn't know that. That's interesting.
I mean, it's good for like they did that for like injury. Like you don't want Panay Sewell and Jameer Gibbs going down. You're like, oh shit. Like,
that makes sense. That makes sense. And then you don't need all that for flag football, bro. Like they got enough talent in the league to you could get one person.
I think
I'm about
they
to say
said
you
it-
legit get one receiver and he makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
in football.
like the only people I heard that said they won't do it. Like Hurts said, Hurts, Jettas, Gibbs won't do it. Panay Sewell won't be like the
Center?
Yeah, he won't be the center.
Okay, that's a cool.
I
one.
mean,
The
somebody
lineup
else.
you just said, we getting gold for sure. Like,
I mean,
easy.
we run.
I'm not gonna lie. If Lamar was the quarterback, well, Hurts get out there too.
This about
But
to
like
be-
Lamar,
I heard the projected thing was Jaden Daniels. Probably.
That's nasty.
oh, that moves me.
That's nasty too.
That moves me even more.
That's
Actually,
disgusting. Jay Daniels is gonna get a. He might. Be,
I like Hurts, though.
Keep
Shout
doing
out
stuff
Hurts,
like
but-
that. This man gonna be the first of the
Hurts
league.
Hurts nasty too,
Jay
bro.
Daniels,
Any
20,
quarterback,
28.
bro. Like
yeah, really. Any quarterback.
I feel like this is gonna be just like it was in basketball,
Yeah,
bro.
when that shit first started.
Yes,
But-
bro. The dream team was dominating. That's gonna be us, and then everybody else gonna slowly start to catch up. You know
But then
what I'm
like the flag football, like professionals, they really like upset about it. Like,
bro, get over it. Because truth be told,
that's
bro,
this our sport and y'all
I get what they saying.
It's football. Though,
I get what they saying, but my thing is, bro, if y'all really like, okay, let's have a tryout. I bet y'all don't win that mug. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bet you don't win them spots, bro.
I don't know who that
like
was
dude
talking
saying
about.
that, say he's better than Mahomes. He was like, if Mahomes played flag football,
that is outrageous.
I respect his confidence. I respect his confidence, bro. Because like you like that in what you do. You like that in what you do, and I respect that, bro. But I ain't gonna lie.
That nigga's delusional.
You know, it take a little bit of delusionalness to be good, bro.
Better than me, bro.
It
He
take
throw the ball like,
bro.
like a middle school quarterback.
Dog,
Talking
it
about you
take-
better than Mahomes. Boy, shut up.
I respect the mindset, bro. I'm not saying it's true. I respect the mindset,
And
bro.
then they on TV talking about, yeah, it shouldn't just be NFL players. Why not? Like, this is the Olympics we talking about. You
Nah,
won't
like-
be, they've been playing flag football their whole. But I don't care.
And then
It's
the
the
whole
Olympics,
injury
like-
thing, they're like, bro, y'all don't want to send NFL players, they gonna get hurt. The NBA do it every 4 years.
No,
Like,
that's
I don't
my
know what
thing,
the difference.
bro.
Like,
That's
injury shouldn't even think about
the
injury. That
players we
shouldn't even
talking
be a
about
thought.
in the
Like,
NFL, they taking contact
Yeah,
all
that's-
year.
that's the
them
big
going
thing
play
with it.
flag football to them is like
That's the big
a damn workout.
Basketball,
Like,
okay, you might get hurt, but you coming from
the same-
contact
yeah,
football to flag
flag
football.
football.
Only thing you can just do is hurt yourself by running, and that's not gonna be no big injury.
they run
As to
all
Fred
the time,
Warner
yeah.
laying you out every Sunday night, like be for real.
What are we
Like
talking about,
I don't
man?
support the injury thing, but if them dudes, they just trying to give other people
like
opportunities.
you think I'm not about to send Sertain and Derek Stingley? Man, you crazy.
that's why the people feel that way. This
That's
thing
crazy,
opportunity,
man.
But
This
the
thing
thing with that
opportunity,
is,
man.
it's not like cornerbacks. Like it's wide receiver / so if you play wide receiver, you play cornerback.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh man, Travis Hunter.
like I said,
yeah,
bro.
Travis.
Oh my
Hunter, go
God.
sign up.
The three
Go sign
receivers.
up.
The three receivers.
Like, give us gold
I
now,
saw
actually.
Jettas, Tyreek Hill, and Travis Hunter.
Oh yeah, that's nasty.
That's it.
Man, if I was
Like
them
I
dudes,
said,
I'd
brother,
be mad too.
If they really feel, brother, like I said, if you really feel some type of way, bro, line it up, bro.
That's why they feel some type of way because they know
Line it up, bro.
bro.
Line it up,
You
bro.
about to tell Jettas you got 5 routes to win a spot on the team, and you think this man not about to cook
What you said? A Portuguese?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm
construction
gonna keep it
worker?
a buck.
a Portuguese
Line
plumber?
him up
Come on,
against
bro. Like,
Travis Hunter. Oh my God,
I'm
he's
gonna
putting that
keep it
man
a
in
buck. I'm
clamps.
saying line it up, bro. Jettas is gonna feel disrespected.
that's what I'm
Them
saying.
dudes not
bro.
gonna even show up.
Like these
No,
are
he's
like,
not gonna show up, bro. He's gonna be like, I'm not trying out for that team, bro.
like these are some of the top athletes in the world. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm like,
I
bro.
feel like he might do it just to get the medal. They get the medals
Yeah,
out.
he
No.
already
I'm
already
talking about the
said,
whole
like,
tryout concept of like
Oh,
competing
yeah.
versus the current flag football guys. Like them dudes, they probably not gonna do that.
Them
And
dudes
people
are-
talking
that
like
shit-
it's not a gold medal. Like,
Yeah.
it's a gold medal.
I'm
Like, some
saying,
people don't
man.
even get a championship.
Nobody has
all in
gotten
all,
a chance to get a gold medal in no football.
Nah,
Like,
real talk though.
these
All in
dudes
all,
about
it's
to-
good for the game, bro. Like it's good for the game
Yeah.
of football as a
We
whole.
gonna be
bro.
watching
then players
flag
don't-
football for real now.
Internationally,
Especially
like,
40
you know
years
what
from
I'm
now.
saying?
And then Max, bro, like really, they have 2 chances to get it because the football careers don't be that long like NBA. Like you see KD doing it on
That is
four
true.
times.
I ain't
like,
even think about that, bro.
You ain't-
Football careers.
That's a good.
yeah, you
view,
ain't
man.
doing no
Yeah.
Olympics full time. So if I got a chance to do that right now, man, I'm about to do that, man.
You might as well come out while you young, while you got them fresh legs, and when you get older, you are gonna need that off season rest. You know what I'm saying?
What?
So that makes sense. Ain't gonna be too many bronze of football doing that flag football stuff. They're gonna be trying to rest up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
Shout out Ryan Fitzpatrick.
What the fuck?
what?
What the hell? Bro, that was,
What the hell?
Where that
You just
came
said it because he
from,
played a
bro?
long time.
Yeah, man. Shout out Ryan Fitzpatrick. Man.
I'm like, whoa, where did that come from, bro?
I thought you was about to say the man been playing flag football.
Nah, bro, that's wild.
Well, all right.
What's the next talk, man? What we going to next?
Man, y'all
That
want-
hoop, man.
Yeah, hoops,
I
bro.
love basketball.
I ain't gonna lie.
Dick
Anthony
Brian
Edwards-
Brunson.
Oh, hold on. So who y'all want to start with?
We gotta start the game
Start
that's
the game
already
last night.
happened. Let's go the game be seen.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, you are the MVP, and you are also in the NBA Finals.
Dang, you giving it up
Yeah,
already?
yo,
Off
you
one
cooking
game?
up the Western Conference Finals already?
Oh man!
So
off
for those of
one
y'all
game?
following at home,
Chalk it up.
OKC won game 1 last night. Y'all know how many points they won by? Wasn't it like 18 or something like that? I'm tripping.
It was 80 something to like one.
Yeah, bro.
They won like about 20
At
something.
least 15, 20 points. Bro.
Yeah,
wasn't
so
close.
yeah.
Oh
So
my God.
OKC took game 1 last night over the Timberwolves. OKC was at home.
OKC was at home. OKC
saying?
played horrible in the first half and came out in the second half and just dominated.
Did they?
They dominated, bro.
The Timberwolves didn't have a good first half either, though. They didn't have a good game in general. Let's just be real. So we saying they had a bad first half and then they showed up like a second quarter. Ant wasn't even playing the whole time. He was in the locker room.
There was in foul trouble.
Yeah, they was.
And they're gonna be in foul trouble. Like that's the
what
thing.
we need to talk.
We
They're
can't
gonna.
act like this is just an anomaly. This was one game. Oh, they got hella foul. Every game, the Thunder is gonna get to that line. Like, so you might as well get used to that.
Rudy Gobert, you suck.
Yeah,
I don't
Rudy.
even know.
Gobert had 2 fouls in like the first 2 minutes, bro. Like,
Besides the fouls, though,
Bro, I gotta
Rudy
shoot.
Gobert, bro.
You
Like
seen the layup he did, bro?
oh my god, bro. Talking about the turnover, yeah.
Bro,
this
like,
man
that's
running
what-
down
oh
the
my
lane. The goal
God.
is right here. He's running down the lane. He catches the ball and just decides to do a 180.
Bro.
I've never
That
seen
ball
a
like
7-footer want to lay up the ball so
The
much.
dudes
bro.
Boy
don't
said he got
even
caught up
be
in the animation.
Nah, bro.
That's what it be pissing me off, bro, because they don't jump. Like when Gobert get the ball, they just be like, "Go ahead, brother, do what you
Yeah,
about
and
to
he
do."
still do some
And they just be
bullshit,
ready to
like-
get the rebound. They don't jump, they don't swipe at him. Brother just turn his back and just threw the ball up. And we was like, what the fuck are we watching, bro?
Yeah, Gobert.
Like,
You gotta be
Gobert,
better, bro.
you've been in the league too long to not develop no extra skills
No,
yet.
nothing,
You good
bro.
at defense, you got no
Dude,
post, you
all
can't
these-
look like.
Yeah.
Offensive bag, his only skill is 7 feet. Like he has
What do you
no
do?
skill.
What do
just
you
7
practice
feet.
in the summer? When you be in the gym, what are you doing? Blocking shots? You're not putting no dunks up. I don't know what else dude be doing over something. He never gets better.
I ain't gonna lie,
and it pisses
that
me
is
off.
a good ass question. What does
What does he
Gobert
do?
summer workout look like?
He's not shooting with nobody. He's not dunking. He's not. You know how many players that
What
got with
the hell
Hakeem?
are
This
you
man
doing?
could go get with Shaq. He got the pull to go talk to any dude he
He's
want to be
not-
I'm
dominant.
not gonna lie, that's
He's
a
not
very.
that's a good
that's
ass
a
question. Like, what do you practice?
That bitch be eating fucking croissants. Because he's
Boy,
like,
Angel
practice,
Blow.
bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta
understand,
look.
bro.
I gotta
Cause
look.
like
it up, bro.
real talk though, cause like big man, you know they practicing their footwork. You know Gobert not wasting no time practicing no damn footwork.
He ain't practicing nothing. He just standing up, putting his hands up. He even get rebounds ugly to me now. You ever seen this
Yeah.
man try to get an offensive rebound?
He just
trying to grab
he
him
don't
by
he
hand.
don't know how to grab the ball. Like why you that big and you can't just grab the ball?
And he's
over
been in the
everybody
league too long at this point to not have gotten better.
And
He
can't
has-
even-
He's not developing. He's him now. Like it's
Yeah,
bad.
I didn't see
that's
a-
the thing.
I haven't
He's
seen
him
a
now.
single
He's him, you know
workout.
what I'm saying?
Bro,
That's
That's
bad.
probably
You know,
what it is.
that's the one time.
This one came up.
The one time when
This one came up.
and this was when Wembanyama was a fucking kid.
He was 16.
Man, that dude, I don't know,
Cooking.
bro.
Yeah,
gonna lie.
I don't know.
That dude pisses
Yeah,
me
Gobert,
off.
you
He really
you're
grinds
not
my
good at
gears.
basketball, bro. Like God,
man.
I don't know what you did in your last life for God to bless you to be 7 feet in this life, but if you wasn't 7 foot, oh gosh, what would you be doing?
Boy, if Ant wasn't on your team,
That's what I'm about to say. Don't let
my
Ant have
God.
that conversation, bro.
Ant, bro,
Ant gonna
Ant-
say his bigger than yours. You know what I'm saying?
And listen, brother. And listen, brother. You gotta bully him. You hear me? You trying to bully Shea? You throwing the ball at Shea? Bully Gobert, big ass, bro.
Man.
Them dudes don't got no faith in Gobert, bro. The same thing with Donovan Mitchell. Man, they don't even be passing dude the ball no more,
Literally,
bro.
he
They be
sets
a
the
ball
screen,
nigga.
runs down the lane, bro. Last night he had Shea Alexander on him under the goal at least 3 times, and looking like this.
I'm not
Ain't
throwing-
nobody open.
not
He got
throwing him the ball
the
either,
point
man.
guard on him under the goal.
He gonna do something stupid. Ball gonna be in the fucking bleachers. You see, he always do something that's not necessary to say you 7 feet and you got SGA guarding you.
You got SGA guarding you. And I can't even say like he calling for that motherfucker. He like,
Yeah, he be
Gobert,
wanting it. He be
Like,
getting
come on.
mad.
I know y'all seen him.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Seven,
With the
Ant-
Jazz, when the Jazz used to get mad, you
Yeah.
start walking down the court.
Yeah.
Shut your
He
garbage
was more
ass
of the
up.
team for
You
the
bad.
Jazz though.
Jazz,
He had a more prominent role with the Jazz. Like y'all
wasn't
clowning
scoring, bro.
I
Gobert.
think he got
It's
the
never
same
offense.
role, bro.
It's not an offensive
Yeah,
role. It's
like,
never
we know
a
his
true
role.
offensive
It's
role.
never a true offensive role, but I say that because he was a lot more dominant on defense at that time.
Yeah. It's always that's what
so
I'm
he
saying.
had that power to be like, give me the ball, like you know what I'm saying?
And then he lost it right after they gave him the ball 3 plays in a row, and he threw the ball over the fucking goal.
If he not catching the alley, bro, he's not doing nothing.
I've seen this man miss dunks. I ain't ever seen a nigga miss a dunker tip wide open.
Yeah. So this
That's
done
pretty-
turned into a Rudy Gobert bad session, but
I hate him.
in my
That's why I got quiet because I
I
was like,
hate
that's
him.
crazy.
It's crazy.
I don't
y'all
hate
going in on
Gobert.
Rudy,
He just,
bro.
We
bro,
talking about
he
hate and Glaze. I hate you, bro. Like I don't understand.
That's the thing. I feel like in order to defend him right now, I have to glaze him, and I'm not about to glaze.
The only that's I'm not okay. So let me change it. I don't hate the man. That's a strong word. I'm sorry, Gobert. But you're only good at defense. For you to bring this team and help this team really get over the edge, like they did when they traded all this shit for you, you gotta do
We
something.
need
on
more of them
offense.
20 and 20 games.
And then
cuz.
dude only had like 3 rebounds last night.
We
bro.
need more of them 20 and 20
Yeah,
games.
for-
That's
cuz.
never gonna happen again.
Yeah,
That's all I'm
Gobert.
Unless he playing the Lakers like that again.
Yeah, that's all I'm
Oh
saying.
my
We
God.
just
Oh,
need
yeah.
more
This is
than
a
20 and
future,
20 games.
a future
cuz.
Hall of Famer we're talking about now, man.
I'm disappointed in that statement.
Future Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he
You
is,
can't. I'm not
but
taking it away from him. He got
yeah.
it. He got it. He got
sucks.
too many defensive player of the years, and
He
I
just
get it.
sucks.
Got 4 of them.
Yeah, the man is elite. He's
Rudy
elite
Gobert?
defender. I told you, bro, it's just offense for me, bro. You got to do something.
You gotta do
You
something.
learn how to float the ball or something. You ain't even got to jump. Just
I gotta figure out what he practiced, bro. I need to find this out.
let's move on, though, man.
Yeah, bro. So let's move on to the Eastern Conference, man. Tonight,
Hell yeah.
we got the Knicks and the Pacers.
Yeah.
What y'all got?
I'm locked in.
I
Like,
got the Knicks.
I got the
game
Knicks
one.
too. I got the Knicks going to the
game
finals.
one.
You hear him, Halliburton?
You
I got
Knicks
Pacers
beating
game 1.
Halliburton, put
Yeah,
on
Knicks
his.
beat
I
them.
got Knicks for the series, but Pacers game 1 for sure.
I don't know how it's about to play out, but I got Knicks winning the
them? No, Knicks
series.
got home
I got
too?
Knicks in
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, Knicks
got
game
Knicks in
one.
6.
Knicks and 6? That's not bad.
Yeah, but I really want the Pacers to win. Not gonna lie.
I wouldn't
can't.
like this. Go back to I ain't gonna lie. This whole playoffs kind of playing out how I was saying. Like I just want something new and refreshing. Like I don't really care. Like I'm pulling for the
Any
Young
of them.
Bucks.
Any
Yeah,
of the
like,
team really new and fresh.
I said that too until last night I started watching the game. Because I don't know who I'm going for until I start watching the game, bro. But last night the game started and I'm like, okay, I'm clearly pulling for Anthony Edwards in there.
Yeah, I'm pulling for Anthony Edwards. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that was pretty clear last episode when I was like, man, if Ant win one, Ant in the guard. I'm still pulling for Ant.
Yeah, I'm pulling for Ant, but I think like the
I'm
Thunder.
pulling for Ant in the garden. That specific combination. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
that
lie.
move- that moves me.
That's
I ain't gonna
cinema.
lie. You put that
But
ball
Shea in the
down.
garden moves me too, though. So
Shea in the garden moves me, just not as much.
Like, them
Here's
20
the-
free throws ain't about to move you like somebody getting boomed on. Ant moves you way more in the garden. Ant's gonna have a garden quiet as a
think- I
mouse.
think-
talking about the
think Shea
MVP.
go-
We're
I'm
talking
not
about the
gonna lie.
MVP here now.
No,
right?
I think Shea is gonna make. I think Shea gonna win the finals, but I want Ant in the garden.
Unfortunately, Ant has Rudy Gobert in his team.
You're right.
Well, Ant isn't consistent either.
Yeah, Ant isn't
That's
the
the
player
thing
that
with
Shea
Ant,
is.
bro.
I'm about to say nobody on the team is really
That's
consistent.
the thing.
Yeah,
Not
that's
like
the thing.
you know
The
SGA
most
who
consistent
gonna-
person-
Julius Randle is for real. He really
most
the
com-
consistent.
Julius Randle has been the most consistent for
Yeah,
the
that,
Timberwolves.
and that's a lot
That's
coming
a
from
crazy
T4.
statement,
That's
bro. We
that-
used to.
That's not
It's the truth.
That's
It's
not
the
a
truth.
lot. That's not a crazy statement. There's a lot coming from T4.
No, that was saying this
yeah,
from him.
yeah, like coming from
I
T4.
was just talking about Gobert. This man used
Yeah.
to talk about Randall like that. He hated Randall on the Knicks, man.
Yeah, Julius Randle, boy.
You sold so many parlays, dog.
yeah, you
so
doing
many
better now. I ain't
parlays,
gonna lie. I don't know what Ant got into you, but
It's the role, bro.
he
I'm
hit
about
for
to
me
say, I
last
think it's the
night.
role. I think it's the fact y'all talk about Gobert. I think it's the fact that he got like another big
what
body.
role
down
we
there.
saying?
Like I think the
Like when
fact
he was
that-
playing for the Knicks, well, before Brunson really, he was the number one.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So like him at the number one, not really like.
Brunson been the number one. Brunson wasn't number one when he came to the Knicks.
No,
No.
Brunson just came off being off the bench for the Mavs. He wasn't like how we know him now. He wasn't that right now.
He was.
I
He
could've-
had a little spikes of
not like the
explosion.
The
solidified
last
one.
No,
2
but-
years, Brunson has been Brunson.
True,
But
I
this
give
is
you
third
that.
year,
No,
though.
yeah,
Yeah.
This is 30 on the
when his
team.
first year,
Like
his
Julius Randle first year off though.
his,
I'm just
So
saying,
he was in that number 2 role the last 2 years, bro.
I
It
think
was-
I think
When
it's a
Brunson
combination.
came in,
I'm
though,
gonna have to watch
that's
the
what I'm
film. I
saying,
don't
right?
know.
I
How
think
long
it's
has
a
Brunson been in
combination.
New York, 3 years.
This is third year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch the film. And I really don't know that one.
Nah,
Probably after a couple months, it was Jalen Brunson team.
about to say, it
But like,
I
I'm
didn't see
just
it, but I
saying,
don't
I'm just
know,
saying
though.
when he got to the team, it was Julius.
yeah,
Randle.
he talk about the initial acquisition.
Cat be going off versus them. Cat averaged like 30 against them right now.
Who?
The
The
last
Pacers?
2-3 times Pacers. And
Cat would
Knicks
wanna
play,
show up.
Cat go crazy.
You the reason. You would be the reason why they would go to the finals, brother. I'm not even gonna lie.
In this series,
Not gonna
I
lie.
don't feel like that as much. I kind of like last series. I was like, Cat has to play good, but this series,
Tatum. Well, they was up that game, so never mind. I can't.
Man, I'm,
That game. That series.
Cat doesn't have to play good, but Cat's the difference maker on this game on the 6.
nah, if they want to win a championship, like next in a
Yeah, championship.
Cat gonna have to average.
Cat,
like
yeah, he
20
gonna have to.
I ain't gonna say 25, bro, but
20 and
at
10.
least 20.
20 and 10.
Because the type of game they play, bro, is like we give Brunson the ball, we give Cat the ball, y'all gotta cook.
Yeah.
Like, all these other teams, bro, they like real team. Like the Pacers move that rock, boy. Like
Pacers move that rock.
the Thunder even move the rock a little
Thunder
bit,
the
bro.
Thunder
rock.
definitely be moving that rock.
Like the
The
Timberwolves, probably like
Timberwolves
the
try
only
to
one.
move the rock.
Yeah,
No,
they
the Timberwolves try to move the rock.
The Timberwolves do try because
Like
when
last night-
Nas Reed and them hitting, the
Yeah.
Timberwolves hot.
Last night they was moving it. Nobody was hitting. That's all that was.
And like the Knicks, they I mean, you look at the thing, they got assists, but like you look at the team, bro, they really trying to get a bucket,
Yeah,
bro.
you know,
Mikal Bridges trying to get a bucket, like, hey, Cat, step up.
So what y'all said?
I'm
who-
putting
you
my
got
money on
Knicks?
Cat tonight, man.
Y'all got Knicks and what?
I got Knicks in game
7.
one. I'm not predicting the
Knicks in
series.
7?
That's a hard one.
I think Nick. I ain't gonna
that's
lie. I'm
like-
going with what I want right now.
I know you're going
Because I feel like all this toss up kind of like.
what you just said based off it, that's what goes into
I
my
don't see
decision.
too- I
The
ain't gonna
Pacers
lie.
are a better team that's going to move it around better and play better and be more consistent.
I don't think it's.
So I think the
toss-ups,
Pacers
like,
get in 6 or 7.
I feel like we kind of know who's gonna win.
Who you think will win?
Like the OKC is gonna beat the
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
Timberwolves-
OKC
we
is
just
gonna
hope they
beat
put up
them.
some type of fight.
Yeah, that's in my eyes at least.
I feel the
like
same way for the Pacers versus Knicks.
I don't feel like that as much, but I still
Yeah.
feel like the Knicks gonna win. Like,
Facts.
The Knicks? You going Knicks too?
Yeah, I've been saying Knicks.
But you know I'm a Pacer guy.
Yeah, I got Knicks, but like that's what I'm about to say. I like the Pacers. I like the way they play.
I feel like the
I like
Pacers
their
could,
team, bro.
the Pacers, they could shock you.
Bro, that's crazy because like that's how I am in the West. Like I like the opposite. Like I'm like I love Ant, but I've been liking the Timberwolves. I mean not the Timberwolves, the Thunder. I've been liking the Thunder whole like come up process. Like since the Thunder first got shade from the Clippers in them, like I was looking and I was like, me and you was talking about that like almost like a year or two ago, bro. It was talking about the young teams in the league. You was like, I like the Rockets, and I was like, I kind of like the Thunder, bro. You remember that?
Yeah,
Probably
bro.
not, but yeah. But I'm like, to say like you know what I'm saying that it's starting to come to fruition. Some the Thunder been my team, but I just like Ant.
We all like Ant.
I just
bro.
like Ant, bro.
I want Ant too, bro.
So your final prediction was Knicks and
7.
Knicks and Ant. And, Knicks and
you talk
Timberwolves
about like for the
championship.
finals?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. My prediction is
Damn,
OKC and Knicks.
OKC
What
Knicks.
I want, what I want to see is Ant versus
Bro, the
Knicks.
Knicks winning a championship, that'd be good for the league, though.
Emphasis on Ant because I ain't gonna lie.
That's good for
rest
any
the
of these teams to win a
yeah,
championship
like no
right
matter who win, like
Yeah, about to say.
I'm happy.
now. But if Indiana
Oh my
wins a ring,
God.
you know how crazy that is for the league?
yeah,
Yeah, bro.
bro, they said this is the first time since like
Yep.
1960,
Yeah,
70
that
that.
it ain't been in California
Cali
or
or
Texas.
Texas,
that
like-
the conference finals ain't been in either or.
Man, I'm going Pacers versus OKC for the finals, man.
My dream scenario is Pacers versus. I want the bro. I don't like the Knicks, bro. Like get the Knicks out of here, and I'm happy. Honestly, the Knicks are the better team, though. So I think the Knicks gonna win.
So, yeah, it seemed like we all going Knicks. Seemed like we all think the Thunder is gonna win, but we low key wouldn't mind seeing Ant.
Halliburton.
It just a new
What the
champion.
Halliburton?
It's
Tap
a new.
in.
They said a new champion for the first
Brunson
time
outta
in
here.
7 years. This a new champion? Well, not 7 years, but like the last 7 years has been like somebody different.
It's been like LeBron, Curry.
Yeah, I'm about to say it started with Toronto. It was like Toronto, then Lakers, then
No back-to-backs type shit.
yeah, no back to backs. Like
Yeah, back to back's hard. As we
that's
seen-
good for the league, man.
as
No
we
more
seen
super.
from the
Yeah,
Celtics.
The super team
That
thing
do get
is
boring,
It's
bro.
dead now.
That's because
Yeah,
of that
it's
second
so many
apron.
good
Y'all ever
teams.
heard of? Y'all looked at that second apron stuff?
Talking about the CBA.
Yeah, I looked.
That's
that
why
up.
the Celtics about to get broken up. That
Yeah.
team about to get that's
That
dead
That
now.
second apron, that
Blame
money you
CJ
gotta
McCollum,
pay,
man.
the taxes
For the-
they gotta do, that's crazy.
For
bro.
the super teams, you got like 2 or 3 years max to win a championship. After that,
I don't like it. Y'all like that? I don't
Yes.
like, I don't
Yeah,
like that.
bro.
Yes.
I feel like you punishing a team for drafting good players. Now
They're
see,
not drafting good.
they're not
players.
drafting.
I'm saying like, okay, that's why I think the rules should change.
The only
If
one
I'm
team
drafting
has-
these dudes and they come up good, like OKC did, I'm cool with that. But if you just go and grab James Harden, Kyrie, and Kevin Durant, yeah, that's different. Okay,
Bro.
But the OKC has
but
drafted.
OKC gonna have to pay these dudes though.
They got-
gonna have
they
to
want
pay
their
them.
money.
They could get their money, but I'm not saying the second apron is so much extra money. It's so much
Like
money.
it's
That's
gonna
why
be
it's
somewhere.
impossible.
It's gonna be somewhere down the line where Chet, J Dub, and Shea might not be all on the same team no more.
Because
all of them
because
are
of the
gonna
second
get-
Or
apron,
if
it's
they're all on
not.
the same team,
That's
the
all
rest
on
of
the
their team
team.
ass.
Yeah.
Like the Suns,
That's
bro.
what-
The Suns got the top 3, but look at the rest of
But
the
that's
team.
the thing.
it's
I'm about to
junk,
say
like-
it's a way. Like you could have all the top guys. It's really gonna be your reserves that you have.
If
to
your
find every
reserves,
year.
if your
That's
reserves
that's what's gonna
perform,
change.
then it's going. Yeah, that's on. Like look at the Celtics. You got Sam Hausen. Well, I ain't gonna
Yeah.
say Peyton Pritchard, but like you
them
got
Peyton
dudes
Pritchard.
like that balling. Like you know,
That's what I'm saying. So they picked up them dudes. Now I'm not saying them dudes should not get paid.
you gonna get picked. They're gonna have
That's-
to pick them up every year. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. These teams like OKC and Rockets have drafted and built their team. They're going to have to do this every year now to
You said
keep
who?
being
What
the
teams?
Rockets.
Oh.
And okay, they didn't grab none of these dudes that's really stars. They built this team.
yeah.
I don't think you should be getting no second apron for a team you built. You picked these dudes. You went took your limb on these dudes. OKC didn't get these dudes from nobody else. They picked
But
them.
the
Except
Rockets,
for-
they're not a super.
They got
they're not a
Shea when he
super
was
team yet,
bad.
though. They're not like a real super.
But
team yet, though.
they were second seed, bro. Them dudes most of them dudes on the team that we think about, Singapore and all
Man,
them,
if
Singapore.
you got-
They're not
built
gonna be on the
them.
same team in a couple years either. Jalen Warren, Amen gonna get bagged. Sengun gonna get bagged. You can't pay.
That's
Like,
the
I mean, you
dudes
look
they
at
built
the-
their team. That's
Yeah,
the dudes
like
they built
the Celtics,
with.
bro. Like
That's what I'm saying.
They-
The Celtics got to pay for it now.
they drafted Tatum. They drafted your boy Jalen Brown.
They was together for a long time.
That's what I'm about to say, bro. They got they
Also,
they
when
been
Tatum-
together a minute.
When Tatum got drafted, Kyrie Irving, Gordon Hayward, and Al Horford just signed to the
And
team.
now it's, you signed both of them. What they getting? 40 a year?
300 mil contract.
300 mil, 300 mil guys. Come on, you can't be too mad like that. They saying, okay, shit, how much money y'all want to be able to spend? Like, damn,
It's not
as much
it's
money
not-
as I got.
It's
That'd be my
not just
thing.
damn. I'm saying it's like all the dudes, like Pritchard and like you say, Chet and all these other guys. They get more money now because of the second apron. I'm not saying them dudes should get paid. Like I said, I just know it's the stop super teams. That's the reason they did it.
Hell
But if you build you a super team, I think you should be able to at least keep it for a little bit.
That's why you only get that
That's why
window.
they did it to like stop like what happened when the Warriors got KD. I understand that. Nobody wants to see that. Them dudes ran the league for 2-3 years. Nobody want to see that. But if I build this team, bro, at least let me keep my team 4-5 years.
The Celtics, the Celtics have had this team for a minute though.
True, I'm talking about teams like OKC. We might see a different OKC team.
OKC gonna be cool for the foreseeable future.
Last year was their first year. Y'all feel like OKC like that.
Last year,
yeah. Oh, last year's when they really stepped
up. So last year, this year, they gonna have at least.
They might have one. They might have one more.
But like once dudes start winning awards, like J-Dub got an All-Star.
That's what it really is.
Like if Chet get a defensive team, boy, that bag about to go up.
Every time you get a new award, more money you could make.
Look at Jaren Jackson. He about to get paid crazy this summer.
Just cause
defensive. That blows my mind.
Yeah, I mean, that's that Clay rule, bro. That big Clay didn't get like second team for I forgot what year, bro. And like he missed out on like $100 million on $100 million.
They didn't get that man a second team. That was fucked up.
Yeah. Hey, they gave it to Kemba Walker though.
I'm never gonna not support y'all getting your bread, though. Y'all boys deserve y'all money.
It's just good seeing parity in the league, bro. Cause
bro.
People be talking about the NFL, but Tom Brady and Mahomes been in like the last 15 Super Bowls. But hey, parity, I guess. Baseball got the best parity though. But that's a sport y'all don't watch. So different story.
Hard. Yeah, baseball is hard.
Baseball, they really be having super teams. Like,
look at the super team.
That's why when you was like, what you want, how much money you want to be able to spend? All I got. That's how they get down to baseball. They don't have however much I got.
They don't have a salary cap,
that's
bro.
That's what I'm saying. However much bread I got. You know,
like not having a salary cap is nuts, bro.
It's nuts. But when you think about it, is it really?
At that point,
it's really not though, because you can use it to your advantage. It's not my fault. People want to come to LA and play for the Dodgers.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm a son of them. I don't care.
At that point, you might as well cut the league down to fucking 12 teams. Cause
what?
If
baseball?
If you have no salary cap in basketball, bro.
Oh, in basketball?
New Orleans Pelicans salary cap compared to the damn Boston Celtics.
I mean,
the Pelicans team gonna be
I get the point
full of fucking Sam Hausers. Like, there's no way to compete. At that point, nobody wanna watch that.
I get the point of it, bro. But if I'm an owner and the question is how much do I want to spend? As much as I got.
Yeah.
It depends how you look on it. If you look at it from the team perspective, the owner perspective.
Yeah, if you do no salary cap, just cut the teams and have 10 teams that's hella stacked.
I feel like you'll have your teams that find gritty ways to make it happen.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be gritty teams, but that's what I was about to say. We talking about baseball, like soccer, bro. Soccer have super teams.
Oh, do they?
Soccer have.
Boy, you go look at soccer contracts. You like, how do y'all have that?
That's what I was
money?
going into. What you said, the soccer teams. I have a team that's gritty, and they got them players that go. They throw them dudes bread next month. They be on the super team next year. That's what make it hard.
No, I get that.
So them dudes, they build it up. They get a gritty team.
Trust me, I get the point of the salary cap. That's why I ain't sitting here arguing at it. But it's like,
but the salary cap, with
like I said, if I'm an owner and that's the question, how much do you want to spend?
Put it on the table.
Everything I got.
The Lakers gonna be a cold team, boy.
It's like the older your franchise is, bro, the more money you got for real. Like soccer and baseball, they got some old ass teams, bro.
It depends on what market you in too.
Market as well.
Yeah, because like LA, New York, you know what I'm saying?
Like, y'all gotta look at some soccer teams, bro.
I'm just saying, the Nets pool, bro. But I promise you, they could give you some money.
Come international,
probably give you some money.
I looked it up and I'm like, man, this team is
them
crazy.
soccer teams do be crazy. They be paying dudes. I'll pay you to move from Europe to Miami.
Bro, they pay for your contract to be buyout, and then they give you another contract. Like, man, y'all got crazy bad.
Yeah, that boy Messi a whole ship when he came in, a whole ship with the advertisement, all that, bro.
Ownership of the partial ownership of the team. Like, please come save us.
Facts. Yeah, bro.
Come to us, man. That's all that matters. How much you take? That was good talk, though, man.
Yeah, bro. Anything else y'all fellas want to talk about before we get out of here?
Nah, man. Just another shout out to Ryan Fitzpatrick, bro. You really did it for a long time. Nice beard. Great family, man.
Hey, you talking about glazing? Why you have to bring the man beard into
No,
it?
dude, that's I ain't gonna lie. Dude, beard is immaculate.
I got immaculate beard.
Boy,
you never seen dude beard?
Hold on. I've known you for a couple years. I've never heard you compliment no man's beard in my life.
Have you seen Ryan Fitzpatrick's beard?
This man's beard gotta be beautiful.
You never seen Ryan
Fitzpatrick? Boy, you know we beard men, bro. Yeah, that's a good.
He got that beard.
Yeah, he got that. He got that. Yeah,
he got that.
He got like it's a lot, but it looked like
Yeah, it's always groomed, bro.
room. Come
It's
on.
always groomed, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, man.
Man,
Dude,
yeah,
Like
that's
it's not
right
James
there.
Harden, but like
No, James Harden, his shit don't be looking like
that groomed.
Yeah.
James Harden.
James Harden do not be as groomed as
messy,
Ryan
like- and
Fitzpatrick.
And then he got like the full.
that shit is clean.
This boy don't have a hair out of place. You hear me?
Hey man, shout out Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Oh yeah, man. Big old picture of Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
we
Go
gonna
Ryan
put a Ryan Fitzpatrick picture up for y'all,
Yeah,
man.
but I
Hell
ain't
yeah,
never
Ryan
even
Fitz.
complimented him.
His beard is elite, though.
I can't
bro.
even get mad at
Ryan
him.
Fitzpatrick, man, he's a
Shut me,
guy.
I wish my stuff looked like yours, bro.
Is he the beard of goats? I mean, the goat of beards.
See, I don't really know. I'm not that deep.
Go to beard.
Who y'all got as the goat of beards? Yeah, that's a good question, huh?
I remember I used to like Rick Rock's beard a lot.
Rick Ross is known for his beard, but I'm gonna throw a random curveball. Y'all remember Mark Henry,
Mark Henry.
You
the
gotta
wrestler
show
in
me that one,
WWE?
but I don't remember what that one looked like.
brother.
Go beard. I would say Harden, but that seemed like
It's cliche.
That seemed cliche. Like
It is
beard,
cliche.
man.
I ain't
Like,
gonna lie. Fitz got to be top 3, bro.
Fitz is, bro. I was just trying to think of something different.
Fitz gotta
Man,
be top
y'all
3.
drop if y'all got somebody at home, man. Y'all drop in the comment, man. Who y'all favorite beard?
Not
is.
even sports.
Yeah, not it don't gotta be
Yeah, I'm about to
sports.
say, man, put a picture of your daddy in there if you think his beard better than Fitzpatrick, man.
Nah, real talk. Hey,
we ain't
if
stopping
you-
nobody.
If
A
you
beard is a
step in
beard.
yourself, drop a little
Yeah,
selfie.
we
You know what I'm
going
saying?
we going to TikTok with this.
I got y'all. I started. I put a picture of mine in there.
beard.
When you
Yeah,
look in the
best
comments, I'm
beard,
gonna
bro.
picture mine in there. Start y'all off. Come on, man.
But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all as always, man. If you made it this far, you definitely got to drop a like. Make sure you subscribe, hit that little button, get the bell notifications. You know what I'm saying?
Like, comment, subscribe, send to your favorite.
Oh wait,
Share.
MVP get announced tonight. Who y'all got?
Yeah, dude.
I think we already know.
Of whos?
MVP, yeah.
We already know who it is,
Shay.
man. Hey, it's not a discussion at this
Yeah,
point.
bro. Like somebody said on Instagram, when Shea played Jokic in that last game, bro, they could have put the MVP trophy above the thing and just let that bitch dangle. Above the court, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be Shea, man.
Yeah, it's gonna
It
be
should
Shea, bro.
Shea, but it's Shea.
If
It
it,
should have been Shea last year, and that's why it's gonna be Shea this year.
what if they put like a Lamar Josh Allen? Like, ooh, like
I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy, bro.
That was crazy.
I guess we're gonna see.
We gonna see.
We
tonight,
will
though.
see.
We gonna see
Giannis.
tonight
Let me stop.
when Halliburton is in the middle of putting the Knicks away. That's when we gonna find out who the
Go
MVP is.
Pacers.
What the Halliburton?
But yeah, man, that's it for this episode. Who that, Jocin, man? We'll be back with y'all next week, brother. Talking more sports. Keep y'all wrapped up, man. Thank y'all for watching.
Shout out to-
And we out.